Hey there, and welcome to the A.D.K. Rock and Metal Network. I am Dave Duz, and today on the video we also have Andy Edwards from Nomadic Rain and Kirk Houghton from Scream Blast Repeat. Today we are doing video reviews where each of us has got to pick up a couple of different videos that we would like to check out, and today's is Andy's pick. Andy has picked Morbid Angel, and the song is God of Emptiness.
Yes.
I'm already going, oh fuck. Now, I only because I've only heard Morbid Angel 3 or 4 times, and I never enjoyed that experience. I have to be honest. But they've done a lot of material. They've done a lot of stuff, and I think, to be honest, it was probably more down to the production of the song was being awful than the actual songwriting. So I've got a couple of Cannibal Corpse albums. So I can't be that bad as far as musical talk taste. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm a bit apprehensive about this one, but Kirk, do you know the song? Do you know the band?
Yeah, big fan of the first 2 records, Altars of Madness and Blessed Are the Sick. I never really got around to. I never bought this one. I was too young at the time when it came around. So Andy, I really discovered Morbid Angel in about the year 2000 when I'd been 17. And is this the one that has Where the Slime Lies on it, or is that on the one after the 1995 album Dominion?
I think this is from Covenant.
Yeah, this is from Covenant, the 93 album, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't really know this album, but people tell me that it's quite a departure, some slower moments in it, a bit sludgier, the guitar tone. I think he's using a 7-string guitar, one of the first to do that. So yeah, Andy, this it's a legendary song. I've only probably heard it about 5 or 6 times.
Why have you picked it then, Andy?
Yeah, I mean, I love sort of first 4, 5 albums from Morbid Angel. When I heard Chapel of Ghouls on a Ear 8 compilation, absolutely blown away. I mean, this track, you touched on it, Kirk, being from an album which is sort of slower and sludgier in feel. This is a million miles away from Chapel of Ghouls, but won't be surprised to know it's got that sort of doom feel. And I just love the video, the way the sort of story develops. I mean, it's not much of a story, but the way the protagonist develops and just the imagery of it all. And well, you'll see for yourself. It's just just one of my favourite Morbid Angel tracks. Even the remix version that some dance outfit called Liarback did, they bring something to it as well. It's got that basis of having a song where it can be remixed by different styles of musicians and artists, but yeah, it's just one of my favourite tracks and a great video.
Okay, let's go check it out. Okay, Morbid Angel, God of Emptiness. Kirk?
Good choice. You know, it's made me want to go and buy Covenant to add to my collection. Are a lot of the songs at that tempo, Andy, on this album?
You know what? I knew that was coming. I'm not really that familiar with the rest of the album. Like you said, this was on heavy rotation on the music channels, and I can't really recall what the rest of the album sounds like. If I'm perfectly honest with you, you know, like you, the debut and Blessed of the Sick are the ones that I really know well and really love. I mean, this one and the follow-up Domination or Dominate, you know, there's only a couple of them there that I like as well. But, you know, now it's come to the forefront, give them a spin. You know, I'll sort of give them sort of like the airplay they deserve. But carry on with your thoughts.
Very brave when you look at where this band were. So they landed a major label deal, which just seems insane now. Dave, you're probably thinking, these were on a major label. And when you listen to the first two albums, songs like Blaspheme the Ghost, really fast, isn't it? You know, hard-hitting blast beats, two guitars. There, it's like they deliberately wanted to release an album that's stripped back that actually does sound a bit like a demo. So there's no place to hide in the mix. The vocals are very loud, the drums are very loud, and you're watching Trey play these riffs and the guitars are deliberately turned down. So that's definitely not an act of self-sabotage. At this point, these are probably the most innovative band in extreme metal because they just keep changing on each album. Because Blessed of the Sick is quite a big departure from the first album. I mean, if you think about it, what's so unorthodox about this song? The actual, if you can call it a chorus, it's probably the one at the end, which is more like a incantation, a chant. There is a recognized chorus, bow to me, which doesn't really go anywhere. I think the interesting thing is, I want to put headphones on. On the surface, that seems just like a three-piece playing at a plodding tempo. There's a nice sinister feel to it. That's actually quite complex, that song. There were a few moments in there where you're almost like, has the fucking CD skipped? A few like offbeats in there as well. It's like, oh, that's such an unusual thing to do at a transition point in a song. Yeah, he was playing a 7-string guitar. So if you look at it, Morbid Angel, Dream Theater, Steve Vai, they're probably the first three recognized to be playing the 7-string, and he was the first to be doing it, you know, in a extreme metal way. That song though, and I'm probably going to let Dave take over at this point, it's actually not that heavy, is it? From a sonic point of view, you could put on the first Korn album, which came out a year later, and it's heavier than that. The song Blind and Clown and all these songs. So I just think it's unusual how they just reined it all in and basically wanted to say, this is what we sound like in a rehearsal studio, and we're going to just put this on the record. And then the one after it's a lot different, because that is with the song Where the Slime Lies, which I think was the first song I ever heard by them, which is slow, but it's got some amazing 16th note double kick drums in it as well. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I'm baffled by it. It's one of those songs I have to keep going back and thinking, what is it? There's something here that I like, and I'm finding it hard to define, so I'm going to have to press play again, and I still don't get the answer. So that's why I want to listen to this album. I'm going to listen to it after we finish tonight and get my thoughts on it, because if there's at least 3 other songs like that on this album, it's a huge departure from the 1991 classic Blessed of the Sick.
So when did this come out?
1993.
Okay. So there's one word I would use to say my thoughts about this song. Andy's face like, oh yeah, what's it gonna be? So disappointing. So the reason I say disappointed is because I actually like the song, but the production on it is I don't understand why they did the production choice they've done on it. It sounds muffled musically. It's like listening to music with two pillows over my ears. So I can hear the music coming around, but none of it's got that clarity. But the vocals have got perfect clarity over the top. And so especially when he's singing clean, I'm like, dude, seriously, it sounds like you're just talking in my ear and the music's in the other room. So it's getting muffled by a door, but you're talking right here to me. And I'm like, and then I started thinking, well, I really like the riffs. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Samael.
Yeah.
Blood Ritual came out in 1991, and Ceremony of Opposites came out in, 93 as well? Phenomenal albums, great chuggy riffs, big sound. If this had the Samael production on it, I'd absolutely love this. As long as he got rid of that "bow to me splendidly" line, because that sounds stupid as fuck. Bow to me, the word "splendidly" coming from that guy's mouth, it doesn't. It's cheesy as fuck. It doesn't. Bow to me is okay, but bow to me splendidly. I will make you angel delight with my mixing bowl. I mean, splendidly is not a very metal word, so I don't know
how loud are the vocals at that point, as well as you said, in that part of the song.
But everything would have been better if the production was. It's the thought process of let's make an album that doesn't sound very good overall. It doesn't sound like, maybe we're lucky.
Raw. They'll go for the word raw, won't they? Yeah.
But it's not even raw. Raw would be where you would have a bit more saturation in there. But it's like as you said, you can see the guy playing these great riffs. I'm like, I can see him playing it, and it sounds like he's on a car stereo out the back somewhere. Like, that should be immense and in my ears. I want to hear that. I want to hear those thundering drums. The drums are coming through, but it just felt like the mix was all wrong. But it's almost like the vocalist got the final say on what the mix was. I went, yeah, you can't hear me enough, mate. Bring me up a bit. Bring them down. EQ them down a bit. Give me all the high end parts. I want to hear me. And that's what's disappointing, because I actually think if this had a great production, I would be really into this band. And I'd really like this album. But because of the production on it, I don't think I'd listen to it again, because it would annoy the shit out of me that I can't hear it the way I want to hear it. I want to hear big. I want to hear it full. And this just feels, as you said, like someone's recorded it on a 4-track demo in their house and they put it out. And I'm like, but not like in the black metal version, like where it's reverbed and raw. It's just compressed and flat and annoying. Because I want to like that. Because I like Samael, and I think I would really like this album. Andy, final thoughts from you then.
I think you're absolutely right. I mean, it's never really occurred to me before, but the description of listening to an album with two pillows over my ears, or it's in someone's car stereo outside, but you can hear the vocals in your headphones, is absolutely spot on, I think. Yeah, that last passage, "bow to me," I think at that point I usually skip the song, because
bye.
Yeah, that is the third style of vocal delivery Davey Vincent, delivers in this track. The spoken bit where he's saying about "let the children come to me," I think that is powerful. The vocal delivery for the main part of the song is absolutely awesome. So much power, so much aggression and harshness. I really love that. Yeah, I mean the verse riff you say about the guitar playing, it's got so many different parts to it. It's got chords, it's got single notes. It's just so memorable. And the sort of opening part of the track has got slow drums and then triggers for a couple of seconds. There's just so much going on in the track. But the production, now you point out, is fair play. I can recognise that now. The video itself, neither of you really touched on that, but I like the transformation of some poor innocent person, developing into some sort of demon figure, very much like Behemoth's video for "Blow Your Trumpet, Gabrielle." Same sort of thing. Somebody transforms after being given a liquid or a potion, like the slow-mo sections, whereby although it's probably in quarter time from the actual real way that they're playing the track, the movement of the bass of the drummer, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, Pete Sandoval,
yeah,
and Trey Azatoff and Dave Vincent, they're head banging, the hair's moving really slowly, but it fits. They've married it up with the beat of the song and the rhythm of the track. But yeah, it's just overall just love everything about it. But very fair comments about the production. Didn't really occur to me before. But then if you bookmark that with albums either side, it's probably very apparent.
Okay, well, let us know at home what your thoughts in the comments down below on Morbid Angel and God of Emptiness. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on another video sometime very soon. Take care.